Hi guys, Jake and MJ back again for more live reactions to Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. Chomp, 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 chomp. Alright. So, yeah, no live stream tonight. So hopefully by the time we do that for Saturday, we'll figure out the weird technical things of it.
Yes.
What are you?
I'm doing the robot.
Okay. You're being silly.
I still have Billie Eilish stuck in my head.
Oh, okay, yeah. MJ finally actually heard a Billie Eilish song the other day and now understands why she's popular.
I can't get Bad Guy out of my head.
It'll do that.
Specifically, not the lyrics, but the underlying part where the music goes.
Beat. Yeah, I know it'll do that.
It won't leave.
Okay. So let's see. No particular new progress on 89 at the moment outside of just getting editing done. So that's been going well. Slowly but steadily. I gotta record my voice, some voiceovers, as well as we need to do some filming, but unfortunately both of us have had bouts of being sick in the last couple of weeks, so we were still...
Yeah, this Saturday I was so sick. I mean...
Yeah, I'm
doing
better now.
Mainlining chocolate during the live stream because I
Yeah.
was not feeling well that day, and there was no way I was going to do the live stream and film, so I had to beg off filming.
Yeah. So we're gonna try and do what we can.
This Saturday, we can do it.
I've been in talks with Dave about getting some more filming done on his end as well. So we got wheels in motion. It's just that's one of my markers. You can put it back down. Are you still my marker?
It's very sci-fi looking.
It just happens to be a Crayola marker.
It looks cool.
They look nice. Cool.
Sorry, I got distracted by not lifting the table because I have attention deficit disorder, and that happens.
Yeah, it seems to be flaring up at the moment. So, you're the one who's literally dancing and then going off of Billie Eilish tangents. Anyway, as I was saying, I knew that when I took the new job, it was going to slow things down. Things are still moving slowly.
But they're still moving.
But they are also still moving. I have not stopped motion. It's just I can only work on it a little bit per week instead of, on a daily basis. Hopefully once I can hopefully 89 and 90 can still come out in a reasonable time frame. And for the big 7-year anniversary of Power Reviews coming up, we're looking at, what are you looking at?
The temperature, because it's warming here.
Okay. I'm still looking at bonus videos due for the 7-year anniversary of Power Reviews. I'm thinking either a conversation in context or a writer log
of Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider builds. I've been meaning to do that one for a very long time. I've been talking about it for like the past year. So, if you guys are interested in that, I can make that happen. If you guys would rather see another conversation in context on the crazy things affecting our world and how we can look at them through the lens of Power Rangers, I would love to do that as well. I do have a topic in mind that might be somewhat demonic. So, so please comment below with whatever you would like to see for the 7-year bonus video, and I will try to accommodate. So, all that being said, you have a question for me?
Demonic?
It's October now. Happy October.
Okay.
So, let's kick off episode 28 of Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger, Micro Attack and Defense.
Look at Ko's face.
There we go. It's sort of slowly getting into motion right now as it loads. There
I know,
it goes.
but it keeps freeze framing on Ko's ridiculous
Yeah, he's just doing
face.
as he's coming in with his sword to to fight with Nada. I'm working on it. Very buff.
I got in the habit of tweeting that every time that my video professors would leave the cursor on the movie.
You do get a bit shaky when you go in for an attack. You cause the whole thing to get shaky. We got a little bit of buffering there. He's just trying to give a little constructive criticism, and Ko is taking it very hardly.
That actually came across like it undermined his confidence deeply.
It did. He's just trying to offer some constructive criticism. Presumably. That's assuming that, he's not, like, secretly evil.
What is that?
He's got a polka dot bazooka. And I don't know why. It's a confetti cannon, apparently. Is she trying to sneeze? She's trying to sneeze.
Does it give you a stuck sneeze?
Apparently. What? 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 Oh, right, we saw things in the preview. I know what's happening. Are Druidons resorting to pranks now?
Micro and... Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did he just shoot a tiny...
I think that's what he did.
She's...
I'm pretty sure that she's got a Minosaur up her nose now. That's my bet. Oh, and it's gone farther now. That's not doing well. Oh, this one's very buffery. Yeah, boy! Girato hikaru sodo, chikate bateru rodo. Bow, 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 bow. Momo, ritai, kono, sekai, nagase sanai to. Kimi ta nara sono michi o yuke yo. Tadashiki en bumeru. You should know Akashi. Sa'a, sou o hitotsu ni. Dona toki demo nigenai dynamiku daichi o narase hagana no chikara. Girato hikaru sodo, chikate bateru rodo. Yume wa hitori de miru ronin suhyo naru. Kakane gonkai nado, dokanto koete go. Seiji ninsu yami no tate, Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. Getting a little bit closer on the timing there. It's making things a little rough for now as we're adjusting, but we're getting there.
Yeah. We're doing better. We're doing better.
There we go.
How soon is
the microscopic conflict, as it's noted here. Oh, he saw it with the vision soul.
It looks like a clown.
Looks like a skull. Yep. It's like a germ minosaur. I imagine if it grows, that would be a bad thing.
Yeah, and it was up my nose.
It's a good question. What do you do? Shrink soul. Right. Apparently, shrink soul shrinks very tiny. There we go. Mini. Very tiny. Okay. Alright, and they go. Up the nose.
That was weird.
Okay, so they're already down to the lungs. Which
sure you're not in your
should not look
sinuses?
like that. That's not what lungs look like.
That's why I said, are you sure they're not in your sinuses?
Oh, right. He's using the vision soul, I guess, to look at her lungs. Okay. Apparently that's uncomfortable. To have little tiny rangers running around inside your lungs. Who knew? Who knew that would be uncomfortable?
You know what's going to be really uncomfortable?
Yeah, it looks like he's got like a bug on top of his skull.
And a clown nose.
Oh, yeah, he does have the clown nose. And things that look like clown hair.
You know, if they miss and hit lung tissue, that's going to hurt real bad.
Is this the Pennywise Minosaur?
It kind of looks like that.
I think this is the Pennywise Minosaur. We're going to go with that.
Daijoubu? No! Daijoubu!
Yeah, apparently it hurts a lot. You got various other special Ryusouls you could probably use.
Slumber Soul. They're putting her out.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh. His tail's going around her heart. Which is weird. It's a weird thing. Well, that's not good. Well, fly legs apparently can attack independently. This is pretty dicey. Alright, so what are we going to do here?
You were not making a lot of trouble, Asuna.
Yeah, there's got to be some way to sever his tail or something. Where's Nada? Smash Soul? Why Smash Soul? I don't understand why specifically the Smash Soul would be the right thing for this. Is this because it can... Oh, because it can do the weird shockwave thing?
Yeah, probably because you can...
Somehow do the shockwave to destroy things surrounding something instead of the actual thing.
You know, like how we destroyed the rocks in that cove.
I can't believe that's the thing they're going to actually do yet. Okay, so her husband is apparently the Minosaur host. Yeah, the weirdo made him drink the thing. Is he making fun of him for being short? He's making fun of him for being short. Wow, Baron Flea. That's not nice. Apparently he's a dude.
You shouldn't call your husband Baron Flea. You gotta pop the balloon without hurting the glass.
Okay, interesting. I don't know why the Smash Soul is capable of this. It's still just such a weird ability.
Yes, but it also... if this is an explicit ability of the Smash Soul, makes last episode retroactive a lot less stupid.
This is a fair. Oops. Precision. Yeah, this is now being made an explicit ability as opposed to just something random. It's still weird, but at least now it's deliberate, I guess. He destroyed the glass as well this time. Oh no, he's sad.
Well, you know.
I feel like
you could always take Melto up on his offer, because he was like, no, I'm good. I got this. I know how to use it.
Yeah, that would make more sense. The guy who's actually
done this before.
Yeah, and has precision. Dude, come on.
Wow.
You're not cut out to be red? Nada, that's not cool. That is not a cool move, Nada.
They're trying to make the Drudon grow. Get here now. Yeah, because if it grows inside of her, we are in serious. She exploded. It's not good.
I expect so. It's all very strange. She wants Melto to stick around. Slow motion running. Because I was taking too long. And now I'm taking even longer. Because I'm running in slow motion. Apparently, that's really an effective taunt. He really doesn't like being called Karen Flea.
What happened to Kanala?
I think he's still fighting the Drudrons. Yeah. There we go. He's gonna try to see if he can fight. Ultimate technique. What? I feel like you didn't. Yeah, no. Who we got? Oh, hey, Kishiryu. Almost forgot about you there.
Hi, Kishiryu.
Oh dear. Ouch. That's painful. The whole thing with the tail is a little weird because you'd think that severing the tail would do it.
Give the smash!
No, he's gonna do it because that's the way this show works.
I wish he'd learned the lesson that sometimes maybe
you're not the one to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, is he really gonna use it from outside?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was gonna go in there and then use it, but nope. I feel like you would have better precision if you were tiny, dude. But okay. I have concerns. What? What you talking about, Nada? What do you mean you're gonna do a good job as Red? What you planning to do? This is worrisome. Night Valley. She trusts him with her life. Okay. So he's gonna do it now, and it's gonna work.
And Nada is gonna be...
Even though it's not
upset.
really an approach that makes a tremendous amount of sense, but...
So, wait. When Nada was being helpful before, was it just to get close enough to him to undermine his confidence?
I don't know. I don't know what they're going for with Nada right now. Nada apparently wants to be read, I think. Well, I guess Nada's gonna have to settle for pink instead. She's obviously not dead. She's obviously not dead.
I know, but the way you just said that...
I went dark on that, I know.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
It's because she's obviously not dead.
Ow!
Julius is a beast. Maybe one of you guys should be using some armor. Like Kanala, don't you have some armor there, bud? Maybe you could use that fancy electric armor.
Dude, can you get over it now, please? You've been getting called Baron Flea for like an hour straight.
I'm a flea! Oh no!
Now is not the time to wake her up.
So wait, if he broke the tail...
They still have to go in and defeat the thing, don't they?
Yeah. She's okay. You should go in there now before the Minosaur grows. That's still a problem. The Minosaur growing is still a problem.
Is she about to snooze him out?
She's had the stuck sneeze this whole time. There it goes. Of course. That is ridiculous. Wow, that's an accelerator. You gotta beat the Pennywise Minosaur, come on!
He's so small because Baron Flea.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured that was what was going on.
I just got it.
Yeah, because he's short.
And that's why he's got the bug thing going on. I just got it.
Yep. Yeah, let Asuna use it. There we go. Each of you guys get to use it. Kishiryu Sentai. There we go. This one's really been making the rounds. What? Look at
Hey,
that.
lady, I've been waiting!
I like that Chibi Guru has like a little like rocket sled. It's hilarious. Got that time.
It's interesting that he seems to do far more of the talking than his father does.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the Paki Guru combo is pretty great. Oh. That's super
Thank you!
cute. Chibi Guru is super cute. You toyed with the lady's heart. Therefore, we will punch you inside of the random town's, you know, weird setup.
Oh, they're punching him into space now.
Oh, there we go. Whoa. Nice. That did the trick. That was a nice finisher. There we go.
Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger.
She's a little worn out. Those electrical towers.
Right now she's sitting...
I feel like that building probably wouldn't appreciate a giant dinosaur robot sitting on it. Yay! Where's Nada at, though?
Brooding somewhere because his plan didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh! When they saw it grow big, they thought she was blown up.
Yeah. He's still glad, though. He was concerned. Aww. The woman's making up with her husband. Aww. Everybody's having fun. And we get the ominous shot of Nada. Tornado. Thriller arms trailing.
Egyptian!
The flailing arms are flailing.
I can't believe I just got duck season to call Mr. Egyptian.
Flailing arms flailing and pose. That was fantastic. Hey, there we go. So Kanala's gonna quit being a Ryusoulger because he's getting married. So Kanala's wedding next time.
Yeah, I've been burned before. I don't think he's getting married.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, not to mention the fact that, like, yeah, right, like, it's gonna happen in one episode. Yeah, no.
Okay, so we've made it explicit now that Smash Soul smashes things without smashing other things.
Which is a bizarre ability, but okay, that's
but retroactively
an ability.
Makes the last episode make a lot more sense,
I
aside
mean,
from why the heck is that hole even there?
The hole was very weird, also the fact that the way that it worked required him to do a bunch of the little punches.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know what the deal was with that.
No. I feel like Ko could have learned a lesson here more valuable by going, you know what, sometimes I'm not always the right guy for the job. Because he was like, no, it's my fault, I have to fix it. And it was like, well, how about, since somebody's life is at stake, rather than your pride being on the line, you go, you know what, I will defer to the person who has more skill.
Yeah, this was a confidence builder episode, was the main thing.
Yeah, which was interesting because apparently Nada is trying to undermine his confidence.
At this stage, it does seem to be the case, yes.
Which he started with that whole you shake thing.
Yeah. I'm curious now what that, what the Pennywise Minosaur actually was. Aside
from a flea and a clown?
That was a Beelzebub Minosaur. Really? Beelzebub? Oh, because he's the Lord of Fleas. That would make sense. Beelzebub would be the Lord of Fleas.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Repainted a modified version of the Arachniminosaur. I don't see the similarities.
I see in
arms. The chest piece.
Chest piece has some similarity.
Up here by that part.
Okay.
It's underneath the bulbs there.
Yeah, there's some similarities there. But yeah, the Lord of Flies, Beelzebub is the Lord of Flies. Once I realized
Not the
Beelzebub
Lord of
Minosaur...
Fleas, but the Lord of Flies.
Yeah. But I guess Lord of Fleas could work too. I don't know. Okay. I still prefer to call it the Pennywise Minosaur.
Me too.
I think that's a better
So it
fit
makes a
for
lot
how
more
it,
sense
for
than
how
Lord
it
of the
looks.
Flies. I didn't see anybody running around with a pig head on a stick, so.
That's a different Lord of the Flies. But it does look like we're getting some progression on this mysterious Nada arc, wherever it's going.
Like, he feels like... I don't understand. Because just recently he was just like, I understand now why you picked Ko and not me. And now he's just like, don't worry, Ko. I'm gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna replace you.
Well, we know that he has an issue that prevented him from becoming red.
Yes.
And it had to do with kindness and caring for others.
Yes.
He's got some issues. We don't know too much about it yet, but we know he's got some issues.
But what's weird to me is that I would expect him to be, if he was trying to undermine Ko, consistently nice to his face and brooding behind his back. But the thing of it is that the other episode, I could swear he had a period of time where he was just standing there alone going, Master Red, I see now why you picked Ko and not me. Which goes, it's like, that was you alone. You weren't putting on for anyone. So if you got that, why are you trying to undermine him?
Because he still wants it anyway? It could be one of those things where I get why you chose this guy. I got my work cut out for me. Mm-hmm. It could be a situation like that. It's hard to say. I could see Nada's arc going one of two ways right now, as far as his current progression. Mm-hmm. Either we are leading up to a betrayal in terms of his jealousy, or we're going to lead up to him having a character turning point where he, gets over his issues and becomes a valuable part of the team, possibly another Ryusoulger, we don't know.
Possibly.
So I could see it going one of those two ways when it comes to Nada.
I'm so confused.
Or they could just drag it out forever like they do with things. We still, the Seto thing was dragged out for half the series, and that was barely anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, and basically since then, he hasn't really showed up either.
Yeah, not really.
He hasn't really
He's done very little. And we got... And once again, so long as Jachilius is around, Wise rules out. Which is so weird.
There can only be one.
Like, I was thinking, did they have another interaction? And I'm like, no, it was... that's because it was the Geizorg thing at the end of the last episode. No Geizorg this episode, so that's not progressing. But the progression on Nada is at least interesting enough that it feels as though we're still moving forward in the story.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here with Nada. I'm just confused by it.
Yeah.
I'm having difficulty with his motivations.
I think that might be deliberate. Hopefully it's not them just unable to make up their minds, and hopefully it's deliberately trying to keep us on our toes. The ability to punch things without destroying other things. The shockwave attack is still a weird attack.
It's a weird attack, but I still say that now that they've made that explicit, that is something they actually expected it to do, I am a lot less confused by the previous episode.
It does clarify that a little bit.
Well, it clarifies why Ko isn't dead from the shockwave that destroyed all the rocks around him. It does not clarify why Ko isn't dead from all the rocks falling on him in the first place.
I'm still... I'm still a bit surprised that, that they didn't end up doing the shockwave attack inside Asuna, where, we had already established precision was an issue. You don't require as much precision when you're this big. Everything is that precise because you're this big. There would have been a lot less concern if he was this big.
Every time you say this big, all I can think of is the jalapeno and a stick. And I don't want to think about that. Because I don't like that guy.
No, he's not that good.
He's a jerk.
Yeah, it's true.
But also...
But it's
That's
They
what,
were
that's what
tiny.
you sound like when you say
Ye speak.
You sound like the jalapeno on a stick.
I didn't understand why they didn't just slice his tail, but okay. I never understand most of their approaches to
basically what it is that they
Minosaurs.
had to break the tail in one blow.
Yeah, I guess it would have...
Because
It could have crushed it independently.
Well, no, actually what I was thinking is that until it's broken, every damage that goes to it is also going to Asuna.
Right.
So they have to hit it in one blow, because presumably if they actually get it in that one blow, then the damage does not transfer to Asuna.
Right.
But if it takes them multiple blows, all but the last blow are transferring to poor Asuna, who is rolling around in pain and screaming.
My initial expectation was just that, we have to sever the tail.
Yeah,
and
I
was a little surprised that wasn't a thing.
Why they didn't, once they retreated, since the thing was hanging out in the lungs, obviously expecting them in the lungs, once they figured that out, be all like, alright.
Going through another area?
Let's go down the digestive track.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, they come up with very odd rules for how they need to destroy each Minosaur, and those rules are very rarely things that make sense.
Since he's in a lung, let's go to the other lung.
Yeah.
Because obviously she's got some sort of major brachial artery here that goes directly to the heart that is big
Nothing about the internal anatomy made any sense. That's not how the inside of a person works.
And that's not what a heart looks like.
Her heart was just heart-shaped. And her lungs were just like these caverns.
That had a tube big enough that you could access to the heart.
That led to the heart. Not
on
led
the
into the heart, but just led to the room that has the heart.
Yeah.
There was nothing anatomically correct about this episode.
I was expecting something a little bit more sophisticated there, but I may have been spoiled by Body Wars at Epcot.
Okay, fair enough. You gotta get...
Or literally any other go inside someone else's body episode of any other show ever.
Get Osmosis Jones on the case.
Yeah.
Get Osmosis Jones on the case. He could have figured this out. He could have cracked it.
Osmosis Jones had better anatomy than this.
Get Dennis Quaid in a little micro sub.
Like I said, any other... Yeah. Inside the body.
Yeah. Wait, you know who we need on this?
Who do we need on this?
Ms. Frizzle.
Get the magic school bus in there!
She knows the inside of the human body, and space, and everything else about the universe, because she is an Elder God Time Lord, as we've established.
Yeah, Ms. Frizzle is a Time Lord.
Yes.
That explains
Let's get that magic school bus TARDIS up in here, and resolve things quickly.
I mean... Just because it looks like a school bus doesn't mean it's not a TARDIS. After all, the TARDIS looks like a police box.
Yeah. Now, that being said, anatomical silliness aside, and the bizarre nature of how they need to defeat the Minosaur, at least this episode was largely internally consistent.
Internally very consistent.
It set its rules, it went with them, there was some logic behind the things.
By the rate of growth of the Minosaur.
Yeah, it did like double time once it was out.
Yeah.
Which was a little silly, but again, it's like...
And like, even if it had been very small when it went up her nose, after it went up her nose, she said it was growing already, so how is it still small enough to be sneezed out?
I don't know. It was like a micrometer larger than it was before. Which could be like twice the size.
At that size, I suppose, yeah. I love how it had a flagella.
You know what I would have actually...
Did you notice that? It had a flagella.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what I think would have been really cool if they had thought to do in this episode?
What?
Because we've established this is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Once it was sneezed out, if it had just grown to human size, and then they brought in shrunken Tiramigo to fight it.
That would have been amazing.
If they had a human-sized fight with the Zords, that would have been a lot of fun. You could have had Tiramigo teaming up with Chibi Guru.
Missed opportunity!
That was a missed opportunity. That would have made a great fight.
That would have made a wonderful fight.
I think that would have been a great way to finish off the Minosaur. And it would still have been a sword fight. It just would have been a human-sized sword fight.
And it probably would have also involved, and we don't get to see enough of this, since it was inside of their garage, I'm going to guess it probably would have also probably involved the Tatsuis running around trying to stop the fight from breaking all the dinosaurs.
Well, that could have been interesting as well. I was thinking they still do the sneeze out the fan thing, because that was just so absurd.
Well, I was
and then just fight right outside.
They're fighting inside the Tatsui garage, and Ui and her dad are running around grabbing things and moving them out of the way before they get destroyed.
That's fair.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. Sorry I keep yawning, I'm just worn out.
Tired.
It's been, September was a very long month.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I had a lot. It's been a long road getting back in the swing of teaching, and I am being more ambitious this time round. I am trying to be more innovative as a teacher than I was the last time, and I'm trying to do more things.
You're innovating in wonderful little ways.
I'm pushing myself.
I know.
And that combined with the very long commute, I'm right now audiobook wise, because I need something to listen to. You know, the hour there, hour back. I needed something that would last me, so I just picked up down at the library. Good old Game of Thrones.
The audiobook.
That's 33 hours right there, 28 discs. I figured, yeah, this looks like this should last me for about a month or so.
You should really, I've been listening to a couple of podcasts, and you would probably really enjoy a few of them.
I have so many podcasts I should actually catch up on. I just need to...
And if you use a Stitcher like I do, you can download them into your phone and then listen to them without data.
I need to install the proper app, and I want to check the... There are so many Power Rangers podcasts I'm behind on.
See, now I've been listening to, like, My Favorite Murder, Zealot, Chris Shelton's Critically Thinking.
Yeah. But, you know, for me it's like, there are so many Power Rangers podcasts out there right now, and I would like to be more caught up on them.
The Zealot lady is a cutie,
I did
her
finally pick up an aux cable for my phone, and I need to actually properly...
I bought a 2-pack.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be. It just
I checked the listing, it is.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just wasn't thinking about it. I just bought the cheapest one, and apparently it was a 2-pack.
The cheapest one was a 2-pack.
So, yeah, I just need to get a podcast
Wait, do you think that's
so I
where
can listen to...
Tupac got his name?
No, I don't know.
Did he try and buy something in a 2-pack and it became Tupac?
I don't know. But as I was saying, there are a lot of Power Rangers podcasts out there, like No Pink Spandex, Ranger Command Power Hour.
Right, and these are all audio only. So.
Yeah, Toku Ladies Podcast, the Ranger Danger Podcast, they're the ones who do the Boom Room with the comic books, so they get the comic book writers, Kyle Higgins and Ryan Parrott, in there all the time. So there's a lot of Power Ranger podcasts on there that I could be catching up on. And I was previously listening to them at the gym, but I haven't been able...
You don't spend an hour at the gym anymore every day because you have a job.
I try to get there at least a little bit on the weekends. I've at least been trying to make it to Taekwondo, although... that other week I was, sick as a dog.
You were so sick, though, babe.
And I hadn't been sick in a while, like a long while.
What the thing is that you started back up at teaching, and teenagers carry almost as many germs as kindergartners.
It's the combination of that and just I hadn't been sleeping like I usually do.
That's true. You've been staying up late nights trying to get everything started for the school year.
I've been deliberately trying to be better about sleep health, because I used to really sleep deprive myself a lot. You guys noticed how there was like those 40 episodes for year 1 of Power Reviews? No, that year did not happen with like generous sleep. There was very little sleep that year.
There was so little sleep that I was honestly baffled that you weren't sleepy.
I was.
No, you were tired, but you weren't sleepy. You were still alert, which was so weird.
Fair enough. I just kept
You were
chugging.
exhausted, but you weren't sleepy. Like, it didn't slow you down, and I was just like, what even is happening?
It took a good year to knock me out.
Yeah, and then you were, after that. But you staved off sleepiness for far too long, and I don't know how.
Yeah, that was a good solid year.
Because sleepiness is what actually makes you stop and sleep.
And I'm actually, this past month, I've actually been holding up shockingly well, considering how little sleep I've been getting.
Yes.
But maybe I built up a buffer. I don't know.
Let's try not doing
I'm
that
really
again.
trying not to do that again. And I avoided doing that
because
the last 2 years that I was teaching.
I was going to say the 2 years you were teaching at the
I
other place.
I wasn't doing the sleep deprived thing, and I was exhausted.
I was going to say you were really, really tired all the time.
So the fact that I've actually been able to, get as little sleep as I have this past month without hitting the level of exhaustion I was experiencing at the other school.
Again, better resources.
It says a number of things. One is that I spent the last 2 years recovering. The other is just that
you've become better because you took all those classes and you learned a bunch of stuff.
I've been feeling very
in a more supportive environment with better resources.
I've been feeling very reinvigorated because it's coming back on I'm coming back to something that I really wanted to do better with.
And you are.
And so I'm now having that opportunity, and I'm really. It's amazing how much a commitment to something can really keep you going. And that's what kept me going for that whole first year of doing power reviews that allowed me to get 40 episodes out within a year.
But right now your commitment is to your students.
It is. I am still committed to getting power reviews done. I got in a lot of good work this summer.
Yes.
Especially. Grad courses just killed me a lot during the school year. And still is killing me.
Is that you're currently a full-time teacher
and
a grad student
still. So that's the other thing that's taking
up
up a lot
one more
of my time.
year of the grad student thing though. And
basically, it's like all teaching all the time for like Monday through Friday, and then like I've got my assignments due on Sunday, and so Saturday is my main power reviews day when I do my editing and my filming as much as I can. If I can find more time throughout the week, I settle into things, fantastic. But that's where I'm at right now, just because there's so much.
That and school breaks.
There's so much work to do right now, just in terms of getting the ball rolling and getting ahead on my schedule.
Break until Christmas break, so.
Yeah, I mean there'll be Thanksgiving, but
that's not a big break.
Yeah, that's not a big one. We'll have like 2 weeks for Christmas break.
You'll probably get some stuff done then.
So right now, my hope is that 89 can come together over these next few weeks. If I'm lucky, maybe 89 around Halloween, maybe. I'll announce it if it's looking like it, and then maybe 90 around like Thanksgiving or so. Just because there's a lot of overlap between those two episodes in terms of filming and production and what's involved.
Yeah, I mean we've got most of 90 in the can. It's just about editing.
Yeah, I have about as much filmed of 90 as 89, and they're both. It's basically a two-parter, and you'll see when it comes out why I've been so concerned about 89 and 90. Interestingly, we've also got a good bit of 91 filmed as well. Pretty much everything for 91 that's not you. I think you're the main person we need to film for 91.
Yeah, well, let's deal with 89 and 90 first, huh?
Yeah, that's true. All right. So again, that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. And
now let's get you a rest.
Yes.
So
somehow I'm surviving the Minosaur drain of being back at teaching. All right. So yes. Don't forget again. to comment below with what you would like to see for the 7-year anniversary video.
Conversations in context or rider logs for
Kamen Rider Build.
Build.
So yes, please let me know. I know that, yes, Gio has come and gone since Build.
But it's Build that's going to happen if you're doing one.
Yeah, timing-wise because rider logs are in character, I feel like Build would fit better timing-wise. It's stretching the timeline of what we've been doing.
But it'll work.
But, we're in a place where time doesn't matter, so I'm rolling with that. There's other context. Anyway, that being said, oh, yes, conversations in context is the option.
Something demonic.
So, comment below with those, and don't forget to tune in Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, because we're in that area of the United States.
We're in New York.
So tired. Alright, so yes, we're wrapping up. So, until then, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you.
Go to sleep.